Everyone, what's going on? Welcome to another FPL video here on the channel I Sabi FPL. My name is Silas Toma, and today is Gameweek preview ahead of Gameweek 13. There are a few topics that I want to point out here. So first, we're talking about Antonio Conte and Tottenham. So yesterday, Tottenham lost 2-1 to their opponent in the Conference League, Mura, and it was a bad day and bad experience for them. Conte, in his own words, admitted to things being difficult for him as he stands in Tottenham. He said, and I quote, "Honestly, I'm working with the team for 3 or 4 weeks now, and I want to tell you I have found a great commitment and there is the will and desire to improve." He has come to the terms that things may not be so easy as he estimated, as he thought things would be in Tottenham, and it's going to be a challenge for him. What this signifies to us, what this tells us, is that the team is struggling with dynamics. They are struggling to be playing as a team. So, and things may not be really clicking yet as it goes. So we look forward to the way they can click. I personally will not be banking on any of Tottenham's player now, not until I see some beautiful football from them, some improvement from them, likes of Son and Harry Kane. Next, I'll be talking on Chilwell's injury. It has been a topic all over Twitter, all over the FPL community in the last 3 days. Why? Because Chilwell had an injury in his Champions League game against Juventus. He came off, and now things are not looking promising for him, as after the press conference today, Thomas Tuchel said he may be likely to be out for 6 weeks. So his estimated time for return is January 15th. Looking at Chilwell and looking at possible replacement for Chilwell on your FPL team, we have the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Cancelo, James. It all depends on how a player is going to fit into your team. Personally, for me, I would advise you try as much as possible to reduce the cost, like reduce the amount of money you're going to spend on any defender in the forthcoming weeks. Not really because things may go as bad, but if you're not switching to a premium defender or a defender that is popularly owned in the game, like Cancelo or Trent Alexander-Arnold, try as much as possible to cut the cost and put the money elsewhere. Okay, possible replacement for Chilwell. Trent Alexander-Arnold, we obviously know how good he has been. Cancelo, we cannot overestimate how good he has been. But one other person I would like people to put into consideration is Reguilon. Despite Tottenham not being able to find the dynamics, find the rhythm for their team, Reguilon is a very talented player, and getting him into your team ahead of good things that can happen for the club may tell well for you. Happy days. So next, we also noticed that Foden did not play for Manchester City against PSG in the Champions League. Pep Guardiola. So next, we also noticed that Foden did not play for Manchester City against PSG in the Champions League. Pep Guardiola said he wasn't fit. He came off in the game last week Sunday, the Premier League game last week Sunday against Everton. I personally thought it was just as fair. He was keeping him for the PSG game, but he admitted that he removed him because he had a knock, or he picked up a knock and he wasn't fit enough. So he wasn't prepared for the PSG game and he wasn't fit enough for the PSG game, which is why he did not play. Now today in press conference, Pep Guardiola has said Foden is good enough to play, fit enough, like he's fit, but he did not give us any hints directly to the fact that he will start. So some of you may be looking to remove Foden from your team. I don't have him, so I'm not going through that headache. But if you are removing Foden from your team, likes of Jota, Bernardo Silva, if you are trying to replace him for another Man City player, Bernardo Silva and Gundogan are best picks for you. Obviously, I highlighted in my players to watch video of how good Bernardo Silva has been for Man City. He has only missed one match, started every other game, and is the highest scoring midfielder for Man City in the game in the FPL. So other cheap players that you can bring in for Foden are likes of Gallagher and Smith Rowe. The thing with Smith Rowe is Arsenal, despite having good or bad fixture run, now their fixtures are good. Obviously, they play Newcastle this week. So, but despite having good or bad fixture run, Emily Smith Rowe somehow finds a way to beat the numbers. He finds a way to either get a return, an assist, or a goal. Saka personally has not been that impressive, but definitely Emily Smith Rowe is definitely one to consider for his price range. Also, in this video is coming out so late, so my apologies. I really did not have planned to release it so late. I planned to attend to some questions and answers that some of you will send in, but I could not get the time to take the question and answers. So in subsequent times, I seriously will try as much as possible to get some questions and answers from you and answer it as time goes on. So my apologies for this week. So just before I end this video, if you know you're enjoying the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and put on your notification bell so that you will not miss out on any other subsequent video that will come after this. But now let me give a rundown of my team that I will be using ahead of in game week 13. So Sa in goal against Norwich, looks good, feels like he may keep a clean sheet. Cancelo, Alexander-Arnold, Kukurea, and Jansen in defense. I'll be playing 4-4-2. In my midfield, I have Saka, Gallagher, Salah, captain, and Mbuemo. Then up front, I will be playing Jimenez and Ronaldo. In my bench, I have Sanchez, Antonio, Livramento, and Brownhill. The thing, I did not make any transfers out this week. Why I decided not to make any transfers out is because I'm trying to roll over my transfer for the next game week. There are a lot of reasons why I'm rolling over my transfer. I planned on removing Ronaldo and reducing him to an average size or a budget. I plan on reducing Ronaldo to a budget striker and spending money elsewhere, maybe in my defense for Reece James or Chilwell. But obviously Chilwell is injured now. I look forward to seeing how things will be with Chelsea. So I want to go ahead and take this week to do an eye test. Also, Chelsea will be facing Manchester United. So I'm not saying Manchester United are a good side. Obviously, they can put 1 or 2 goals past you. But I still feel like they will not be able to keep a clean sheet against Man U. Chelsea will not be able to keep a clean sheet against Man U. We hope to see how that will play out too. And the reason why I'm still leaving Ronaldo is because he has a good set of fixtures coming on. So I want to see how Michael Carrick will line them up against Chelsea and see how they are going to play. And see if I may still consider him as an option for the rest parts of this good fixtures run. Then Antonio is on my bench. Obviously, we know how bad Antonio has been in the recent weeks. He has blanked like 4 or 5 game weeks coming now. He's on my bench because they are playing Man City. We know how good Man City can be in defense, and obviously the goals have been coming for West Ham of recent, and Antonio has not been involved in one way or the other. He easily would have been involved because watching the games we'll see how good Antonio is, but it's just not lucky. He's unlucky, and so I feel like he should be on my bench for this week. It's my first bench. Livramento was on my second bench against Liverpool. Obviously, I don't see them keeping a clean sheet in that game, so that's why it's on my second bench. And then Brownhill. So this is how my team lines up ahead of game week 13, and we'll look forward to the game week and look forward to how it's going to be, because there's going to be a midweek this week also. So thank you very much for watching this video. Take your time to drop a comment in the comment section if you think there's anything you want to add or how your team is going to line up. Tell me if my decision to keep Ronaldo is a good one or not. Tell me if my decision to put Antonio on the bench is a good one or not. I really love to know your opinions. Give a thumbs up on the video, subscribe, and put on the notification bell so you won't miss out on any other video that is coming your way during the midweek session. Ciao.